trailing the shit out of us. Been trailing us for about 2 weeks straight now, pretty hard. It's funny watching the auditors because when I'm watching the auditors, they always put their cameras up at some point. They got some background, and I'm looking in the background saying, what the fuck is wrong with you people, man? Why are you not seeing it? If you are seeing it, why are you ignoring it? Why are you... We're on our government, as far as the auditors go, we're on the government about not following the Constitution, but yet ignoring the millions of zombie slaves that ignore this going on over our heads every fucking day. No conversations about it can be had because of censorship, false narratives that we're all forced into going along with. It's insane. It's fucking insane. I mean, look at all the trails. The sun's in my eyes, but I'm just going to throw the camera around a little bit. They're all over the place. And this isn't, we know that today it's going to be even heavier throughout the day. It's going to go even further than what it is right now. We all know this. We just deny it, denying the reality. So watching these auditors and it's fucking insane, man. I'm gonna go over here. Let's see. So go right here, maybe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 in the distance. Let's see. On one side of the house, just on one side of the house, I'm not even going to the other side of the house. There are 16 trails crisscrossing all over the fucking sky. And then within the next 5 minutes, we're going to see another 16 to 20 on each side of the house. I'm talking about tens of thousands of these trails over our heads every fucking day. And everyone ignores it. Everyone ignores it. Now, I was just explaining last night when I was doing some videos of the moon. I was putting together some research vids for the moon, or on the moon, or whatever. And I was talking about the trails. They're going all night now, again. Now I know they would go all night during a full moon over the years and stuff like that, but it just didn't seem as drastic as it is right now. I don't know, man. I started doing the moon videos, research vids, 3 days before the full moon, got the full moon, and now so far 2 days after that. So the last 3 days of weaning, no, waxing. The last 3 days of waxing, and then the last 2 days of weaning. And I just happened to notice that they're doing the trails all through the night. And they're keeping the trails mostly around the moon. Now, when I say that, I know you think that the moon is some ball that's in outer space and a rock, or, all these pictures that we have in our heads, but it's not based on any reality. It's only based on the education we were given, what we were told. I don't know if I should move the camera. So, So when Obama was president, his whole entire 8 years, we got fucking ransacked, man. I mean, I was waking up all through the night, hearing them, hearing the jets going by. Go outside, I see that they're still running. They were even running at night. They were even. The thing is that we had a question. Why were they stopping at night? And then I happened to notice that actually they were stopping and restarting after dark, maybe an hour or two after it got dark, and then an hour or two before it got light, they would be trailing. So there was like a small gap every night, right? Except around the full moons. And then you also have another one that's easy to monitor is the 3 to 4 day a week thing. You know, you get 3 to 4 days a week of heavy trails and then a few days off, right? Depending on what they got going on, what kind of weather they're going to be creating. And everybody thinks that it's nature. Oh man, such fucking geniuses, man. That fucking school system really did everybody good. That really was a good idea. Educate everyone, give them ego, increase their ego, work off their ego, use their ego against themselves. Yeah, so I mean, I'm guessing, I'm just guessing, I'm going to keep an eye on it, but I wonder if it has something to do with Trump coming back in. The reason why they picked up again. One of the reasons, I mean, I kind of bought into the whole Trump shit too when it all started, and he came out. I thought he was gonna go against the Freemasonry, Illuminati-ish type shit, and he made some comments about the. He didn't say trails. He said geoengineering, maybe he worded it as, or weather manipulation, or something along those lines. But he was going to put a stop to it. He claimed before he got into office. This was one of his campaign things he ran on for what they would mostly call conspiracy theorists, right? So I know that's why I was on board because I figured, you know what, all this politics shit is all fake. They're all full of shit. They're fucked on all sides. But if this asshole is claiming that he's going to do this and he's doing it, he's making the claim in an underhanded way that only people who look are going to even know what he's talking about. Anybody else heard that? Oh, I remember what it was. No. It was not weather manipulation. It was he worded it even more underhanded than that. You had to really be in the know in order to know what the hell he was talking about. And what he was going to end was all the fake how did he word it? Everything was fake with Trump, right? And it's going to be fake again because they're so full of shit. Trump is the final trumpet. I mean, the country is all broken up and it's already set and done. It's been happening for 100 years. Trump coming in and being the final trumpet was a planned thing. Climate change, that's what it was. Climate change. So he was going to end the climate change nonsense, right? And a lot of people, it's funny because right now I'm not seeing it, the trails coming through. Like I just said, I said I'd see another 15, 20 of them within the next 5 minutes, and I'm not seeing them. I see the same ones opening up, but I don't see it. So there's one right above my head. Yeah, they're moving around from the current, but they're not. Yeah, if I could see in that fucking camera, I'd be happy. I could go right here. I can't see in the camera. There's too much glare. I got my eyes closed pretty much because the sun's fucking pounding on my eyes. Um, so I may not even put this video up. We'll see what happens. But I just wanted to talk about some of this. I mean, it's fucking unbelievable, man. Let's see it right there, I guess. I'll look at it later and see how it comes out. I'm just kind of aiming. I can see with my eyes when I hold my hand over my right eye. This is the nice thing about a EMNC box. A shadow box would take all this light out of my eyes, and I could actually look around a lot easier. But I'm not into that much anymore because I don't have enough people watching my channel to make to try to put any real hard effort into doing shit anymore. It just feels like it's unappreciated. No one looks. No one cares. Just doing it for myself, more or less. Make videos for myself. Just like a diary. Yeah, they're moving real slow. Um, it's been about 10 minutes, and I don't see. I'm gonna go look over here. So they're easy to count and they're easy to time. So I'm just being honest with the camera. I'm being honest with myself about what I'm seeing. I just made a prediction a few minutes ago that we would continue seeing them around 20 trails per every 5 minutes. I'm making that prediction based off what I've seen over the last 15, 20 years, whatever it's been. I've been watching all these. So there's one right here. I'm going to go in and I got a little shade behind me here. So I could probably come back out. Let me see here. Yeah, there we go. So we go in and then, and they're moving so slow that I really don't have to stand here with the camera. I mean, it looks really good. The imagery is really good too. Um, I don't have to stand here with it, especially when they're moving this slowly. But I do have to get on the fucking thing. So let's see. So here's the trail. Right there. So I cannot see the imagery in the camera lens, but I know that I'll be able to extract it, and I know that I'll be able to remaster it, and I'll be able to show you what it is I'm trying to show you. The same 20 trails that they dumped out 5, 10 minutes ago are now all opening up, and that's what we're looking at here. That's what we have. It's still feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast. No matter what the humans throw into the mix to ask the true creators, builders to build, that whatever you feed them, they will build accordingly. Um, and that's the same thing that I'm trying to explain to all of you about the moon. Whatever the false creator slash creators build is, whatever it is, the sun, the moon, all divisions, all math, all things that are divided, they're still going to show the evidence of, oh, that's why that camera's not working. I see. I got to go fix something. Um, um, how was I going to say? Oh, yeah, because, when I'm talking about the moon and I'm digitally collecting, because I'm going to be going heavy on the moon over the next couple of weeks. And that's one of the questions I had to myself. And I know others that come to my channel will have that question too. Well, gee, Mike, how are you making this claim that you have a true creator and then you have a false creator slash creator? If you're showing us in the moon the true creator's work. So if it's the feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast, the same images that you're telling us we can see in the rock, the stone, the grass, the trees, the clouds, the human skin, everywhere else, and it's the same, then how do we know that it's not all by the true creator? And I will explain that, and I do always in my videos try to give an understanding of that, and the point is that everything that the true creator, all the true creator's work is one. The true creator does not see any division. When we look at the moon, we think of it as a separate entity, right? And a matter of fact, what most people think of the moon is not what the moon is. So when I call it an entity, people will be a little taken back by that. But that's what we will refer to it as until I come up with a better name for the moon, a real name, a name based on reality, not bullshit. Wondering if I should take this fucking thing off. I am right on it, so I know I'm doing good. I'm right on it. I don't know if I should keep the red filter on or not. I'll keep the red filter going. Um, but the moon is divided. All right, so the same way that I'm telling you that these clouds and these trees, the clouds are divided from me here with my camera on the ground, right? And I can point the camera over here at these trees. These trees are divided from me, but yet everything from them trees to me and beyond is all the true creator's work, because the true creator sees everything as one. The false creator slash creator is the first sign that we have of any kind of divisions, any kind of math that happens. There's no math in the true creator's work. It's all one. That's how I'm trying to explain to you that you can see for yourselves the true creator and have an appreciation for the true creator's work. The false creator slash creator, yes, these are titles that I've put on them in order to be able to explain to you. But I mean, if anybody else comes along, you guys can name things whatever the fuck you want. you know, I'm just trying to put names that make sense and that people will understand when they hear me say that the words, that kind of thing. Anyways, I gotta go fix something. I just noticed. So. So what I might end up doing is just putting. I've been doing it lately. Is I'm trying to put videos up on the Right to Reality channel. So any videos that I make like this that don't come out as good, or if I'm just talking about my usual spiels, then I might do that. Let's see, where the fuck are you? Take the filter off to get on it. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. I mean, if I built myself a portable umbrella, something to keep the light out of my eyes when I'm doing this. But the EMNC boxes seem to work the best. So I don't know why I'm trying to think of other ideas and going backward rather than forward. That's why I'm fucking with the filter right now, because I cannot even see in the camera because there's so much glare going on. What I might do, use this filter might help me. I'm gonna go get some sunglasses today, some cheap sunglasses, maybe even a $20 pair of sunglasses even, so I can make some new filters. Oh, this red filter's kind of dirty too.